Congressman Charles Boustany is a heart surgeon. He delivered the Republican response last night. He's our guest now. You precede the president this morning, sir. Good morning to you. You have defended yourself in malpractice lawsuits 3 times in 2 decades. I mean, you know about this tort reform deal. How did you receive it last night?
Well, he did give lip service to tort reform, but we need to know if he's really serious about this. Look, it's a real issue. It's one of the cost drivers in medicine. Doctors practice defensive medicine regardless of where they are, what specialty, and it does run up the cost. And so it's a real issue, and it needs to be addressed.
But you're trying to figure out whether it's serious or not, or just getting a passing nod. But he mentioned this pilot program that started under the last administration, the Bush administration, at least one state or more than that. How did that experiment turn out?
Well, we know a number of states have moved forward with tort reform measures, and some of them have been very successful. But again, we need some direction from the president on this. He needs to be more definitive about what we're going to do. And I think tort reform, medical liability reform needs to be part of any package. And let's be clear, H.R. 3200, the House bill, which we passed through committees in July, makes no mention of liability reform.
So are you dubious? I mean, you know this topic as well as anybody. I mean, do you honestly think the White House is serious about it?
Well, I don't think so at this stage. I mean, all we're hearing are words and just lip service about the issue. We need to see action, and the problem is the president's saying one thing in his speech, but we have a bill in front of us in Congress, H.R. 3200, which has already gotten through 3 committees in the House, and it's slated to come to the floor for a full vote. That's the legislative vehicle we're looking at, and so this needs to be a serious effort. And as I said last night, let's get back to the drawing board. Let's get a good bipartisan, broad consensus piece of legislation together that the American people can be proud of.
Okay, and I heard your address last night. I only have about 20 seconds left here, but if you want to get a bill passed in the House, and you got some Democrats who say, and I'm not going for this deal, and some Democrats saying, I'm not going for that deal, you need Republican votes to get it passed. If you put tort reform in there and really made it count, would you get Republicans to support it?
Well, if you put tort reform in the bill and you get the government-run plan out of this bill, then now we've got room for some compromise.
Wow. Okay, you heard it here. Charles Boustany, thank you. We're waiting.